God bless everyone, especially to you, Ma'am Kay. God bless, Ma'am. I am Angela de la Cruz Villarreal, together with my group mates. So we are here um, to discuss the chapter 15, which is the internet and the interactive media. So some learning objectives after we tackled all the topics here at chapter 15. To understand the rule of the internet first. Second, to understand the use of the Web 1.0 and Web 2.0 media platforms in the IMC process. To understand how to evaluate the effectiveness of communications through the internet. To know the advantages and the disadvantages of the internet and interactive media. And lastly is to examine the role of additional online media. So, this chapter will examine the role of the internet as well as the other interactive media. We will examine the history of the internet, its role in an IMC program, and some of the disadvantages and advantages associated with this medium. So we will also discuss the various new media options that have resulted from the internet and the rules in an IMC program. So this chapter will conclude with a discussion of the measurement of this media. So the growth of the internet. Why the rapid adoption of the internet? Nganong mi boom man jud ni ang internet. So the growth of the internet lead to the changes in the marketing world, as you can see on this figure. Almost 2 billion na ang gagamit og internet worldwide. So here are some reasons why this growth has been so rapid. First, consumers' increased desire for information as they are now able to obtain easily. So the speed and convenience of acquiring this information. Mas madali nila ma-access ang mga information through scanning in the internet sa karon. Even nagsugod ata is 2000 ang pagkuha na ning mas ning boom ang internet. And next, the ability to conduct e-commerce through one's personal computer. Need lang jud mo og stable na signal para mag-conduct og electronic market through any apps or website. And also, internet has no bounds. Every day or everywhere you want, we can find something new there. So bisag asa ka makakuan ka because of this internet. So mas makakuan ka og information ug asa man ka asa ning lakaw ka or gabiyahe ka. Basta nila internet. So, mas daghan na pud og mga consumer and marketer ni may adapt ani na medium na mas maka-gain pa sila og mga customers through the net. So, the increased attention for accountability on the part of businesses has led to a view to the internet as a medium that will provide more a direct feedback on the value of marketing expenditures, customer satisfaction trends, and the competition. Mas mi-increase pod ang attention and the internet kay tungod mi-increase in high-speed internet connection. Maong mas daghan na mi pundo online, mas midaghan ang mga media options and the technology nagka-high-tech na jud. Web objectives. Primarily, website put up as information purposes and a one-way flow of information. So, some companies na ay sites na much more than online catalogs, but naapod uban companies na designed for ilang sites is designed for informational purpose lang jud. So the rule of the website quickly change. The sites are now designed to accomplish a number of objectives and much more creative na siya kaysa before. So, by promoting brand images, with the internet, pwede na ka mag-promote sa imong brand and any person na nag-use of the internet, makakitaan na. So, mas makagain ka og mga customers or more customers. Next, the positioning and offering promotions. It is easy for you to offer promotion to your target consumer. And the next, the product information. With the internet, you can disseminate your product information throughout the country. And the product and services for sale will do. So, internet, in an entirely new way, dili lang sa purely informational rule lang, but now, pwede na ta mag-disseminate og mga information and selling products, but also by communications. So, internet is so much helpful in communicating. So, developing and maintaining a website. unsa man jud ning website or what is website? Unsay rule niya? Kabalo or nag-idea naman guro ta og unsa ni, di ba? So website is the place where providers make information available to users of the internet, where we can access information that we needed. So some rule of the website is to attract visitors to the site and have them return to acquire a combination of creativity, effective marketing, and continual updating on the site. So in addition, the site must be integrated with other media in regard to objectives, appearance, and other factors. And now, as you can see at the exhibit 15-1, a well-designed website. So developing and maintaining a successful website require a significant time and effort. So a good overall context na ang commerce, communication, connection, content, and the customization. So the context is the site's layout and design, look, and feel. So ang context is the overall na siya nga makita nimo on that page or on that site. Unsay design niya, unsay layout niya, like inana. So first, in the overall context na si commerce. So the site's capabilities to enable commercial transaction or scheduling. Then next, the communication. The way sites enable site-to-user communication or two-way communication. Next, the connection. The degree site is linked to other sites. So next one is the content, the text, picture, sound, and video that the web page contains. Lastly, the customization. The site's ability to self-tailor to different users or to allow user to personalize the site. So as an example, the Huggies, a website that provides information on babies and parenting. So the Huggies sites provide expectant mother with encouragement and ideas as how to maintain a happy and healthy pregnancy. Naana diri ang mga pwede i-expect ni mother, mga tips on healthy eating para healthy pud si baby. So pwede pud ka maka-personalize para sa iyang personal needs. So napud siya tips to create a nursery, games to play with the baby, and some information na gikan jud sa mga experts. So the site designed to develop one-on-one relationship by offering a very useful information. So a website can range from a very simple source of information about the company and its product to a powerful tool for developing a brand image, sampling, loyalty, and even generating sales. Communication objective. The internet is actually a hybrid of media. In part that it is a communications medium, allowing companies to create awareness, provide information, and influence attitude, as well as pursue other communications objective. And it is also a direct response medium, allowing the user to both purchase and sell product through e-commerce. So the internet is a global network of billions of computers and other electronic devices. With the internet, it's possible to access almost any information, communicate with anyone else in the world, and do much more. You can do all of this by connecting a computer to the internet, which is also called going online. So here are the communication objectives. First, create awareness. Advertising on a web can be useful in creating awareness of an organization as well as its specific product and service offering. So for example of the startup company, which is the sweetbling.com, has benefited from a use of the internet. Almost immediately gain a worldwide exposure at a reasonable cost. Something dili mahitabo ug wala pa ning internet. Kani siya is particularly sa mga smaller companies na siya that may have animated advertising budget. Mag-create lang silang awareness on their products offering. Then afterwards, i-aware lang nila ang mga target consumer or mga user in that internet nga kuan din na siya exist din na siya, nag-offer din sila ani, ano bitaw. Next one is to generate interest. So, the site provides news, downloads clips from a TV commercial, current promotion, and more. So, visitor can also purchase a concert tickets and so on. So take as an example, the Red Bull website that offers a number of reasons to visit its website that provides information and events, photos, sports information, Red Bull TV, and more, giving a visitors a reason to return. So the objectives of this website are simple. Is to create interest that will bring visitors back to learn more about the product and, of course, to sell stuff. The third one, disseminate information. So one of the primary objectives for using the web is to provide in-depth information about the company's product and services. So in business markets, having a website has become a necessity as more and more buyers expect that a company will have a site providing them with a detailed information about its offering. So by website, maka-disseminate ang important information about sa product na atong i-offer. Fourth one, create an images. So many websites are designed to reflect the image a company wants to portray. So take an example is the www.olokay.com. So the site is an excellent example of a website used for image building, creating a brand images. So makita man nimo dira ano nga. Nag-create siya og kaning or nag-build siya og kaning image for their kaning site. Next, create a strong brand. So the internet as part of the IMC or the Integrated Marketing Communication Program can be useful tool for branding. Successful branding, dili na to mabuhat overnight lang. So need na to maghulat kay dili man dayon na ma-view sa mga tao, sa tanang tao imong site in a night lang. So need na to og pasensya. Next, the stimulate trials. So many marketers have found the internet to be an effective medium for stimulating trial for their products and services. So some are using electronic coupons for stimulating trial para sa ilang product. Take as example the music site, which is the iTunes.com, that allows sampling of song before nimo ma-purchase ng song. So in other word, is that pwede nimo i-test or na-trial mahitabo before nimo i-purchase ang product. Next, create buzz. So the viral nature of social networking and other sites make them attractive to marketers intending to spread the word. So mag-ingay in Tagalog para mo-boom jud imo product or services offered. So next, gain consideration. Many marketers believe that the internet is an effective medium for achieving communication objectives, such as consideration or evaluation. If kanabang imong product is mo-boom ba jud or maka-attract ba jud og customers, like mag-collect kag mga or need mag-collect ka og mga feedback from the consumer og unsa man imong angay buhaton. So gain consideration. Next, the e-commerce, the direct selling of goods and services through the internet. So e-commerce website is one that allows people to buy and sell physical goods, services, and digital products over the internet rather than at a brick and mortar location. So through an e-commerce website, a business can process orders, accept payments, manage shipping and logistics, and provide customers service. So next is the Internet Integrated Marketing Communication. So up to this point, we have mentioned the need for using the internet as part of an IMC program. In this section, we discuss how the web can be used with other program elements. So we have here the Web 1.0 and the Web 2.0. So we have here the distinction between them. Web 1.0 is generally referred to as the first decade or so of the World Wide Web. Consisted mainly of static sites resulting in a one-way flow of communication. So while the Web 2.0 has led to dramatic changes in the World Wide Web, primarily as a result of centralization of content and interactivity with information provided by user as contributes as well as the web 1.0 participants. So here are the distinction between the web 1.0 and the web 2.0. In short, web 1.0 is all about reading and finding information. It is an era where content creators were a fewer in number and the wide majority instead were consumer of data. Users were allowed to view the content placed in a website but were not able to collaborate, give feedback, or add their own content to their website. Man na siyang gitawag nga gitawag na to siya nga one-way flow of communication lang. So whereas kaning web 2.0 is also known as the read write web or the social web. It came about with the introduction of a social media networking website like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, but grow to provide a much richer user experience to users. So web 2.0 websites allow users to provide feedback to content producers and also create their own content. User cannot just provide data and feedback but can also control the data they see on with a web 2.0 website. Mao po na siyang gitawag nato nga murag siyang two-way. Next is the advertising on the next is the advertising on the internet. Like a broadcast or a print, the internet is an advertising medium. Some companies or organizations consider this medium to promote their product and services or to promote their product and services. So we have forms of advertising on the internet: the banners, sponsorship, pop-ups and pop-unders, interstitials, push technologies links, paid searches, behavior targeting, contextual ads, and rich media. So first, we have the banner ads or the banner. So the most common form of advertising on the web and may be used from creating awareness or recognition enter viewers into a contest and sweepstakes or direct marketing objectives. But these ads may take as a variety of forms as shown in Exhibit 15-7. So banner advertising refers to the use of rectangular graphic display that stretches across the top, bottom, or side of the website or online media property. So the horizontal type of banner advertisement is called the leaderboard, while the vertical banner are called the skyscraper and are positioned on a web page sidebar. So banner ads are image-based rather than a text-based and are popular form of online advertising. So next, the sponsorship, another common form of advertising. So we have here the two types of sponsorship. First, the regular sponsorship occurs when a company pays to sponsor a section or a site. So for example is a House Beautiful magazine and the Cosmopolitan magazine sponsorship. Sponsorship on the iVillage.com. So next one is the content sponsorship. So in which the sponsor not only provides dollars in return for names association but participates in providing the content itself. So the site is responsible for providing content and having it approved by a sponsor, and the sponsor may contribute all or the part of the content. Next, we have the pop-ups or the pop-unders. Pop-ups. When you access the internet, you no doubt have seen a window or a creature of some sort appear on the screen in an attempt to get your attention. And kani siya is ang pop-ups is mukalit ni siya appear o mag-open kag certain sites. So for example is kanang mag-open ka og Shopee and naay mo kalit bitaw appear sa imong atubangan na possible promo na pwede nimo i-click og ganahan ka. So it is usually larger than a banner ads but smaller than a full screen. Or siya, basta kanang naay mo gawa sa center ganinig open bitaw nimo nang kaning Shopee. Naday kay kaning mabut makita nga ming pop-up nga kaning murag ads siya. on that particular site ra pod, mara siya related lang siya. So next is the pop-unders, are ads that appear under the web page and become visible only when the user leaves the site. So for example is when you go to a Los Angeles Times website and when you leave, naay mo gawas na ads. So bali ko na pud siya kaning related gapon siya sa site nga imong gi-open gani. Next one is the interstitials, are ads that appear on your screen while you are waiting for a site content to download. Like kanang magdula kag Candy Crush, na ay mo gawas na mga ads or na mga advertisement nga kaning mo appear on the screen before ka mag-continue. So next is the links. So serves many of the same purposes as are served by the types discussed above. So for example, a visitors on one site may click on a link na nag-provide og additional information or related at another site. So next one is the paid search. Is one of the most used forms of advertising on the internet, or a search engine advertising in which advertisers pays only when a consumer click on their ad or link from a search engine page. So paid research result have a little green box with a word of ad before the listing. This is where a company like yours paid to have their page shown up at the top of the list. So this can be done through the Google Ads search campaign, which charges you a small amount of money for every person who click on that link. So SEMPO, or the Search Engine Marketing Professional Organization, it is the largest search marketing specific and non-profit trade organization in the world with the objective of serving the search engine marketing industry and its professionals. So it indicated that 70% of the marketers now report that they use paid search strategies. So search now constitutes over 45% of all online spending. So next is the SEO, or the search engine optimization. It is a process of improving the volume of traffic driven to one site by a search engine through unpaid results as opposed to paid inclusion. So the belief is that the higher a site appears in a search result list, the more visitors it will receive. So means that the process of improving your website to increase its visibility in Google. The better visibility your pages have in search results. So the more likely you are to be found and clicked on. So next one, the behavioral targeting. It is based on advertisers targeting consumers by tracking their website surfing behavior. So such as which website they have visited and or searches they have made. So for example, by tracking individual na may visit sa automobile website, an ad for cars or dealership could be served to that individual in real time. So next, the contextual ads. So are determined by the content on the web page. So whereas behavioral advertising surfing, behavioral contextual ads are determined by the content on the web page. So for example, an advertiser nag-place og airline ad sa travel site, a golf ad on a golf site. So next one, we have a rich media. Last, the rich media. So it defined as a broad range of interactive digital media that exhibit dynamic motion, taking advantages of enhanced sensory features such as video, audio, and animation, a type of online advertising that uses text, music, video, and animation to attract a user's attention. So rich media advertising lets users engage in different ways than standard banner ads or other internet advertisements, so which are mainly static. So we have here types of a rich media. First, the online commercials, the equivalent of traditional television commercials that are appearing on the net. Example is that some commercials from TV na mukalitrag appear dira sa web na o sa web og asa kaga open, like some commercial nga na possible man dyan na nakuha naman nato na encounter naman nato kana mag-open kag site. Then makalitog pop-up ang isa ka advertise from TV commercial. Ano siya? And next one, the video on demand. Video clips of various entertainment activities, which include ads or are sponsored, that are also available through the internet. So, for example of that is the college basketball games, the FIFA World Cup highlights, and the demonstration on how to use an Apple iPhone. So next, the webisodes, a short featured films created by advertiser, in which companies created their own content to advertise their product. So for example, is a short film from a BMW na Skyboard kakano mga sakyanan gani makakita mo tag short film about ano nila mao na siyang webisodes. So, other form of rich media advertising. So, advertising, interactive banner ads, expandable ads, and rich media ads placed in a video game, instant messaging, podcast, and a video ads within a blogs.